Hello, my name is Lee Adcock, and today I'm going to be walking you through the process of creating the VirtualPet mobile application using AppInventor. To start with, we'll be creating our user interface by picking things from the palette, and then we'll be going over to the blocks editor to define the logic for our application. For VirtualPet, there is a button at the top that when clicked will play a sound. Then there's a label that has the name of the animal, followed by the actual image of our virtual pet. So I'm going to grab some of these widgets so that I have a button, a label, and an image. And then it's always a good idea to go and rename the different components to make it easy to find them when you're defining the logic. So I'm going to rename my button to sound button. I'm going to rename my label to pet name. And I'll rename my image to pet image. With that done, I'm going to go through each of the components and set the default properties. These control how they look on the screen. For the sound button, I'm going to change the text so that it says tap here. My virtual pet is going to be an elephant, so I'm going to change the pet name text to elephant. And then for my pet image, I'm going to set the height and the width to fill parent so that they'll fill the entire screen. I'm also going to pick a picture. I've already downloaded an image of an elephant that I'd like to use. So I've picked that picture, and there we go. There's our elephant. Now we're also going to want to have some sound when the button is clicked. So we'll go over to Media and pick the sound widget and drag that over to the screen. Now the sound is how we interact with the speaker on the phone, so not something that you can see on the screen of the device. So the sound shows up right down here at the bottom as a non-visible component. I'm going to change the name of my sound widget to pet sound. And then the source is the sound file itself. So I also already downloaded an elephant sound. So I'll upload that and select it as the source for my sound. That's uploading now. Once that's done, I'm going to be going over to the blocks editor, and from there I'll tie together the logic so that clicking the button causes the sound to play. Depending on the file size, both the image and the sound can take a few minutes to upload. Definitely suggest finding smaller files, but if you don't mind waiting a moment, the larger ones will work too. You can see I'm at 89% for my sound. It's taking a few moments there to get uploaded. And then I'll know when it's done because I'll see the source will change to be the name of the file that I picked. Right. So with that in place, I'm going to go over to blocks. So my goal here is to have it so that when the user touches the button, it plays the sound. So just thinking through how we would describe that behavior in words, when the pet button is clicked, we want to play the pet sound. I can put that to action by picking out the same puzzle pieces that describe that behavior. So I'm going to click on sound button and pull out when sound button clicked. I'm going to go down to pet sound, and there's one for play, and I'll put those two together. So with that done, I can go build my app, download it as a QR code, put it onto my device, and I'll be able to see my elephant, and I'll be able to click the button and hear the sound play. So a very simple app, but fun to build and just takes a few moments to put together. So my name is Lee Adcock. Thanks for coding with me today.